Welcome to NCR 507. In this presentation I will go over how to make a form for a survey in Google Documents. To create a form in Google Documents, you need to have a Google account. If you feel uncomfortable about having a Google account and know a better way to send a form out through the email or post it on a website, you may do so. I have no problem with students using SurveyMonkey or many other available tools out there. What I have found is that Google Docs is the easiest way to put out a survey in a form and collect the information. It is also free. Need to go through the procedure of setting up a Google account. If you have a Gmail account, you can already use it to create Google Documents. Once you go into Google Documents, which you see up at the top, you select out of Gmail, Calendar, Documents, and Photos. You click that. You go down, you create New, and select Form. Next, you give your form a title and you start selecting what kind of question type you have. You have many options such as text, a multiple choice, fill in the blanks, a grid, a scale. In this question, I asked, which tactic do you use to make a single offer without negotiation? And on this I used the question type multiple choice. Click Done and then go on to I add my next item. In this case I'm asking what would be the best option for a seller to maximize profit. And here I'm doing a drop down list type question. On this slide I'm creating a scale and it goes from 1 to 10. I'm asking the respondent on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your mediation skills? 1 being unsatisfactory, 10 being outstanding. On this slide I'm giving an example of a text or paragraph text question in which I'm asking the respondent to list 5 ways they can help a mediation client recover from a panic attack. I then can send the survey to an email respondent, and this is what it ends up looking like in an email. And I have filled in the responses to the survey and click Submit. Here's the page that I would get as the person who sends the survey to look at the results. I could also look at my Google Docs spreadsheet and it automatically places the spreadsheet with the answers in the Google Docs. It also loads the responses every time someone submits their response in an email. This is much easier than I used to have to go to years ago when I had to learn different kinds of programming to get results from a survey online. This is what the end results look like in the Google Docs spreadsheet. So it gives a timestamp, and I could have the option of getting the name of the person who sends it, or I could have them submitted anonymously. There's different preferences, and the responses are all listed in the different rows in the spreadsheet. For the survey assignment, you need to design a 5-item survey with questions related to your research questions. And I'm going to be providing a lecture with guidelines on how to develop surveys, and you can look at the survey design chapters in your eBrary textbooks. Your survey should include multiple choice text box, choose from list, scale, or grid items. As I said in my interview lecture, you should have the large open-ended questions in your interview so you can do follow-up questions. Here you can either do one of these styles of survey items, or you could use multiple styles in your survey. You should include a 6th paragraph text item asking, how can I improve my survey questions? Then you will send the survey to at least 10 of your classmates and to me at rwhipple@csudh.edu. This will allow your peers to take the survey and provide you feedback on your question design. This also provides an opportunity for you to validate your survey questions. You will also be able to collect and analyze the data you receive in your spreadsheet. You want to include your survey, spreadsheet results, and a short reflection about using an internet survey to answer your research questions in your mini portfolio. I look forward to seeing your surveys and to reading your reflections.